Congratulations to me, y'all. I voted for the first time today, June 14th, 2022. You know what I'm saying? Being an ex-felon, and I appreciate the privilege to be able to vote, you know what I'm saying? For a long time, I used to, something that I wanted to do, I couldn't do because I was staying in and out of trouble all the time, in and out of prison, you know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing. That's my vote. You know what I'm saying? I voted today, sticker. Went down to the 220 Ebenezer Church today. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Jada for helping me through that process. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Down here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. So, you know, it was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people feel like that voting is doesn't do a lot of justice nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a half truth, you know. So, but if you don't do nothing, then you can't complain about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't come forth and let your voice be heard and exercise your rights. You know what I'm saying? If me being an ex-felon, you know what I'm saying, can go out and vote, then you can too. And let your voices be heard. That's your power. That's your power. And I also wanted to point out that as an African American male man, you know what I'm saying, the power that we possess as men and women, of color, we possess a lot of spending power as well, you know what I'm saying? And to go back briefly in the history, you know what I'm saying, when Rosa Parks, refused to give her seat up on the bus, on the public bus, and which led to, the bus boycott, in 1955. And this bus boycott lasted from December the 5th of 1955 to December the 20th of 1956. And it was a money issue, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. And it took 381 days. That's how long this boycott lasted before the Supreme Court stepped in and made a ruling and said that segregation on the buses, is unconstitutional. And with that being said, sometimes justice takes a longer period of time, because the powers that be, a lot of the times, they don't want change. They don't want things. They want things to continue down a certain path because it's working for them and it's in their favor. But that's where you come in as the person that has to execute. You have to let your voice be heard. You have to let your actions, show that you mean business. And one of those things is the voting. Another thing is your spending power. As Black people, we are the biggest consumers in America. We spend money on all the things that people make, everything, all of the name brand clothes and shoes, the gold, the platinum, the cars, all of the name brand stuff, all the high price stuff. That's what we want. And we spend money for it because that's what we want and that's what we like. But that's your spending power. And it's always about the money. Always be mindful of that. It's always about the money. So to relate the money issue to Rosa Parks' situation that started the boycott, it was about the money. They was losing so much money during that year, that 381 days period of time, where it forced their hand to go ahead for the Supreme Court to go ahead and make a ruling in our favor. You know what I mean? No one wants to keep on losing money. And the government is in business to make money. Your taxpayer dollars, your hard-earned taxpayers' dollars that you spend money on daily, when you tax for gas, oil, and food, and everything that you tax for, and when you work in your jobs, you know what I'm saying, and they taking money out of your check, out of every weekly or bi-weekly check that you get, it goes towards government programs. It goes towards um, their own pockets because they're paying themselves. It goes towards a lot of things that you don't even know and never heard of. But if you stop spending money on all that stuff that people are making, all this stuff that governments is doing, if you stop spending all that money on all that stuff, then you can make some changes because it's all about the money. Just keep that in mind. So, I just basically wanted to bring out those two factors. The fact that I voted for the first time in my life today, you know what I'm saying, as an ex-felon, and the power that you have as, you know, the spending power. And, you know, being African Americans, we only are 13% of, we only make up 13% of, you know, the American population. So, but we spend more than any other race, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times we're not spending on helping black owned businesses, you know what I'm saying? We're always helping, and don't get me wrong, I'm not being racist towards any other race. I'm just speaking reality, statistics, and facts here. That's it. So we spend more money on non-black or African American products and goods and services all the time. And that's one of the reasons why we stay down. You know, we don't elevate and rise. And we seen it back in 1920 when the government dropped those bombs on Black Wall Street, when they didn't want to see African American businesses and banks and everything elevate to the level that we see today. So yeah, they dropped bombs out of planes and killed up people, and it wasn't in, I believe it was Oklahoma. It was in several locations. You know, they never talk about the rest of it, but these are your government officials, and these are the things that they don't want to see. And these are just facts and reality. I'm not coming off the top of my head just making this stuff up. You can go right online and you can read this stuff up yourself. It's right there online, right on your cell phone. You can Google all this stuff about Rosa Parks, about the bombing in 1920, about everything. It's there, right there. And we spend over $1 trillion on a year on goods and services collectively, and being the biggest consumers. And a lot of us don't own anything, don't have nothing to show for what all the money that we spend. And that's sad. So there's always changes that need to be made, but we are the ones that have the power to make these changes. You know, I went and voted today, and I did a little research on the people I voted for, and the selection wasn't as good as it should have been. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people that's been up in office for all these years and decades, they don't need to be there no more. They need to move out the way and get some fresh people up in there, fresh talent, and move forward. So I voted for a lot of fresh talent, a lot of people that I felt like deserved a chance, and people that I feel like saying the right stuff, they on the right note and can make a positive change, you know. So I appreciate y'all, you know, staying tuned, following, listening, supporting me, you know what I'm saying, showing love. And I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer, but y'all stay tuned. Y'all know what I got going on, dupeboymusic.com, you know what I'm saying, my music webpage, link into that, you know what I'm saying. You know I'm going to be playing in the movie, Crucial Times, you know what I'm saying, Grimy Jones, Gail Albano Jones, and me, and a few more actors. Y'all gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Amazon. It's gonna be on Amazon Prime. Y'all check it out. It's only gonna cost y'all $1. Y'all gonna love it. It's gonna be well worth your wait. So Get your popcorn. You can watch it on your phone or at home or wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be love. But once again, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on everything. Much love. Peace.